Welcome. We invite you to join us on a celestial voyage, a voyage through the realms of mythology and astronomy. In this video, we will explore the fascinating names given to the moons orbiting the planets in our solar system. From the giants of Jupiter to the icy outposts of Neptune, each moon's name has a story rooted in the myths and legends of various cultures. While many smaller moons in our solar system have technical or numerical names, our journey will focus on the larger moons that are named after mythological or literary characters. Out of the 4 terrestrial planets in our solar system, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, only Earth and Mars have moons. Mars has 2 moons named after 2 demons of fear, Phobos and Deimos. They are the sons of Ares, god of war, and Aphrodite, goddess of love. Deimos represented the feelings of dread and terror, while Phobos was the personification of fear and panic. As we travel forward, we encounter the asteroid belt, a vast region populated with irregularly shaped objects known as asteroids or minor planets. And then we reach Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, that also has the highest number of moons. As of February 2024, there are 95 moons confirmed to orbit the ice giant. Jupiter have 4 main moons, often referred to as the Galilean moons, all discovered in 1610 by Galileo Galilei. Ganymede is the largest moon in our solar system, that even surpasses Mercury in size. Ganymede was a beautiful young prince from Troy, abducted by Zeus, who turned into an eagle. Later he became immortal and was appointed as cupbearer of the gods. Io is the most volcanically active body in the solar system. In mythology, she was a beautiful lover of Zeus, transformed into a cow to protect her from the wrath of Hera. Europa has an ice-covered surface and is one of the most likely places to find liquid water and potentially life. Europa was a Phoenician princess, abducted by Zeus disguised as a charming boy. Later she became the queen of Crete and bore Zeus several sons. Callisto is a densely cratered moon, the oldest landscape in the solar system. Callisto was a nymph pursued by Zeus, and later turned into a bear by jealous Hera. After death, she was set among the stars as Ursa Major. Let's now list all other Jupiter's moons, named after figures rooted in Greek and Roman mythology. Amalthea, the goat that nursed the infant Zeus with her milk on the island of Crete. Himalaya, nymph of Rhodes, who bore 3 sons to Zeus. Elara, Zeus' lover and mother of Tityos, hidden underground to protect her. Pasiphae, a sorceress goddess, queen of Crete and mother of the Minotaur. Sinope, nymph who tricked Zeus into granting her eternal virginity. Lycidia, daughter of the Titan Oceanus and the lover of Zeus. Kami, demi-goddess of harvest, lover of Zeus, mother of bright Amartis, goddess of hunting and fishing nets. Ananke, primordial goddess representing inevitability and necessity. Leda, queen of Sparta, seduced by Zeus who turned into a swan. Thebe, a Naiad nymph of springs and fountains, lover of Zeus. Adrastea, a Cretan nymph, charged by Rhea with nurturing the infant Zeus. Metis, a Titaness and goddess of wisdom, first wife of Zeus and mother of Athena. Collyroy, one of the Oceanid daughters of Titans, Oceanus and Tethys. Themisto, one of the sea nymphs, known as the Nereids, daughter of sea divinities Nereus and Doris. Megaclyte, a Locrian princess, mother of Thebe and Locris, by Zeus. Taigete, one of the Pleiades, daughter of Atlas and Pleione, pursued by Zeus. Her name means long necked. Chalcedony, a nymph, mistress of Zeus, mother of the ancestral hero, Solymus. Harpalyce, a tragic character, lover of Zeus, who could turn into a nightbird known as Chalcis. Callice, a lover of Zeus and mother of Endymion, king of Elis. Iocaste, a mortal woman, queen of Thebes and mother of Oedipus. Erinome, a beautiful maiden, who attracted the attention of both Zeus and Adonis. Iceno was one of the Danaids. She was a lover of Zeus and had a son with him. Praxidike, minor goddess of retribution, an enforcer of judicial punishment. Ortano, one of the 50 Nereids, a nymph of the sea. Her name means giver of inspiration. Thyone, lover of Zeus and mother of Dionysus, goddess of the Bacchic frenzy. Hermippe, a lover of Zeus and mother of Orchomenos. Aetne, a Sicilian nymph. In Greek language her name means Iber, and she is associated with Mount Etna. Eurydice, third of the brides of Zeus who bore him the Charites or Graces, goddesses of grace and beauty. Euanthe, a nymph whose name translates as blooming, also considered the mother of graces. Euphorie, goddess of abundance, one of the Horii and daughter of Zeus. Orthose, goddess of prosperity, one of the Horii and daughter of Zeus. Sponde, another Horii, associated with offerings and libations. Collie, one of the Graces, daughter of Zeus, minor goddess of beauty and fertility. Pasithe, another daughter of Zeus, associated with meditation, hallucinations and other altered states of consciousness. Hegemone, another of the Graces, goddess of plants, making them bloom and bear fruits. Nemi, one of the 3 original Boeotian muses, representing memory. Aode, another original Boeotian muse, known as the goddess of song. Thalzino, another ancient muse, associated with the charming of the mind. Arche, one of the ancient muses, associated with origins and beginnings. Callichore, daughter of Zeus, one of the Nisiads, nymphs who nursed Dionysus. Helice, one of the nymphs who nurtured Zeus in his infancy on Crete. Carpo, one of the Horii, associated with harvest, fertility and springtime. Euclide, one of the original muses, associated with the beauty of music. Her name means well-sounding. Silene, a mountain nymph who gave her name to Mount Silene. She nursed the infant god Hermes, who was born in these mountains. Kore, another name for Persephone, goddess of spring and queen of the underworld. Herse, beautiful Athenian princess, loved by Hermes, the herald of the gods. The remaining moons of Jupiter have numerical designations, often assigned sequentially, based on their discovery date. With Jupiter's moons explored, our journey now takes us to Saturn, the ring giant. As of June 2023, Saturn has 146 moons in its orbit. Titan, the largest moon of Saturn and the second largest moon in our solar system. In ancient Greece, the Titans were a group of powerful deities who ruled during the Golden Age, preceding the Olympian gods. Enceladus, known for its icy geysers, it has a subsurface ocean that could sustain life. In Greek mythology, it was a giant who fought against the Olympian gods and was defeated by Athena. Rhea, Saturn's second largest moon, notable for its heavily cratered surface and thin atmosphere. She was a Titaness and the mother of the Olympian gods, including Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. Let's now list all of Saturn's moons, which were named after figures from Greek, Roman, Gallic, Norse, and Inuit myths and legends. Thetis, Titaness of the sea, wife of Oceanus, mother of Oceanids, rivers and clouds. Dione, an oracle goddess, a Titaness and the mother of Aphrodite. Mimas, a giant, son of Uranus, killed by the Olympian gods during the Gigantomachy. Hyperion, a Titan god of light, father of Helios, Selene and Geos. Iapetus, another Titan, father of Prometheus and Atlas, associated with mortality. Phoebe, a Titaness associated with the Oracle of Delphi, grandmother of Apollo, Hecate and Artemis. Janus, Roman two-faced god of beginnings, gates, doorways, passages, transitions and endings. Epimetheus, a Titan, twin brother of Prometheus, who married Pandora, the first mortal woman. Helene, a Spartan princess abducted by Prince Paris, leading to the Trojan War. Tellisto, an Oceanid nymph, personification of the divine blessing and success. Calypso, a nymph goddess of the island of Ogygia, who detained Odysseus for several years. Atlas, a Titan condemned to hold up the sky and carry the celestial globe. Prometheus, a Titan known for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to humans. Pandora, the first mortal woman, created by the gods, who opened a box releasing all the evil in the world. Pan, god of the wild, shepherds, and flocks, known for his pan flute and goat-like appearance. Ymir, primordial giant, whose body was used to create the world. He was slain by Odin and his brothers. Aegir, sea giant and brewer of the gods, known for hosting feasts in his underwater hall. Bergelmir, a frost giant who survived the flood from Ymir's blood, and then created a new race of giants, Jotuns. Besla, a female Jotun, and the mother of Odin. Farbeti, a Jotun with tremendous strength and force, father of Loki. Fenrir, a monstrous dwarf, son of Loki, prophesied to kill Odin during Ragnarok. Fornulf, a primordial giant, commander of the wind, sea and fire. Hati, a wolf that chases the moon, destined to swallow it during Ragnarok. Hirokin, a female Jotun who helped launch Balder's ship by pushing it into the sea. Kari, a Jotun who was the personification of the wind, Fornjar's son. Logi, a giant, personification of fire, and a rival of Loki. Skoll, a wolf that chases the sun, destined to devour it during Ragnarok. Surtur, a primordial giant, considered the one who will end the world during Ragnarok. Saxa, a female Jotun, lover of Thor, mother of his sons Magni and Modi. Greep, a giantess and daughter of Geirord, defeated by thunder god Thor. Gridda, a giantess, who aids Thor by lending him her staff, iron gloves and belt, to defeat Geirord. Omgaboda, a giantess and Loki's consort, mother of monsters Fenrir, Jormungandr, and Hel. Skrymir, a powerful Jotun, an opponent of the Norse gods, who used magic to torment Thor and Loki. Gerd, a beautiful giantess and wife of Frey, god of fertility, rain, and sunshine. Egther, a giant and herdsman, who plays his harp, prophesying the coming of Ragnarok. Beli, a Jotun killed by god Freyr, using the antler of a deer. Suttungr, a Jotun, the keeper of the mead of poetry, who ultimately lost it to Odin. Gumlod, daughter of Suttungr, who guarded the mead of poetry, and was tricked by Odin into giving it to him. Thialzi, a giant who kidnaps Idun and her apples of youth, later killed by the gods. Olvaldi, a giant known for his immense wealth, particularly in gold. Geirord, a Jotun, father of Jalp and Greep, enemy of Thor, who tries to kill him, but is slain in the attempt, along with his daughters. Albirex, a deity associated with Roman god Mars, worshipped on the territory of modern France. Tarvos, a sacred bull with 3 cranes on his back, a divinity of Celtic druids, symbolizing strength and fertility. Areopus, Harm giant associated with harvest and agriculture. Bebion, a beautiful goddess of childbirth. She's also an underworld goddess in Irish and Welsh mythology. Kiviok, a heroic hunter, embarking on legendary quests, revered for his bravery. Ijirak, a shape-shifting creature that kidnaps children, hides, and then abandons them. Polyak, a giant and a fearless hunter. Sianak, a sea giantess and goddess, protector of fishermen. In some sources, she is also ruler of the underworld. Tarkek, god of the moon, associated with fertility and justice. Inuits of Alaska believed he controls the animals. The rest of the Saturn moons have numerical designations. Let's continue a journey towards the distant Uranus, a planet surrounded by 28 confirmed moons. They are primarily named after Shakespearean characters, with a few named after characters from the works of Alexander Pope. Uranus has 5 major moons. Miranda, from Shakespeare's The Tempest, she's Prospero's innocent and compassionate daughter. Ariel, characters in Alexander Pope's poem, The Rape of the Lock, and William Shakespeare's play The Tempest. Umbriel, a melancholy spirit in Alexander Pope's The Rape of the Lock. Titania, Queen of the Fairies in Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. Oberon, King of the Fairies, Titania's consort in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Here, the complete list of Uranus moons and the literary characters they were named after. Our last destination is the planet Neptune. This gas giant is orbited by 16 confirmed moons. Since Neptune was the Roman god of the sea, its moons were named for various sea deities and nymphs from Greek and Roman mythology. Triton stands out as Neptune's most prominent moon, uniquely characterized by its retrograde orbits and geological activity, including nitrogen geysers. Triton was a Greek god of the sea, the son of Poseidon and Amphitrite, half man, half fish. Besides Triton we have Naiad, water nymphs, presiding over fountains, wells, springs, and streams. Thalassa, primordial goddess and personification of the sea, mother of all fish. Despina, a nymph, daughter of Poseidon and Demeter, associated with the mysteries of Arcadia. Galatea, another sea nymph, famously loved by the Cyclops Polyphemus. Larissa, a nymph from Thessaly, closely connected with the city of Larissa. Hippocamp, a mythical sea creature, part horse and part fish. Proteus, an early sea god, known as the prophetic old man of the sea and shepherd of seals. Nereid. Nereids are sea nymphs, daughters of Nereus and Doris, protectors of sailors and fishermen. Halimede, a Nereid nymph, whose name means the sea goddess of good counsel. Soil, a Nereid nymph, associated with safe passage and rescue from shipwrecks. Laomedea, a Nereid nymph, known to be a friend and the helper of sailors. Psamathe, a Nereid nymph, associated with sandy beaches, has her name translated as the Sandy One. Neso, another Nereid nymph, considered the custodian and the protector of islands. We end our journey with Pluto. Even if Pluto is no longer classified as a planet, we will explore its 5 moons, as their names are rooted in Greek mythology. Charon is the largest moon, about half size of Pluto. It was named after the ferryman of the dead, who carry souls across the river Styx to the underworld. Nyx, goddess and personification of the night. Hydra, multi-headed serpent monster, defeated by Hercules. Cerberus, the three-headed dog that guards the gates of the underworld. Styx, the river that forms the boundary between Earth and the underworld. Finally, we've reached the end of our journey. Together, we explored the mythological tales behind all the moons of our solar system. Thank you for watching and exploring with us.